to signal our collective determination that never again will the African peoples allow themselves to be captured and sold into slavery as commodities in foreign unknown lands to help build their wealth from whose enjoyment they were largely excluded. It would provide a bridge for the reunification of the global African family, to construct a new future of progress and prosperity for the black peoples of the world. And would also put the spotlight on Ghana's Pan-African credentials, showcasing Ghana's vision of bringing unity and dignity back to the process of social and economic development in Africa and in the African diaspora.
The environment is pleasant, and we feel free here.
I always want to come here to meet and greet and help my brothers and sisters, always. And I just happen to be Ghana. I'm glad I came to Ghana. It's a wonderful country. Such wonderful, warm people.
Excellent. I feel great. It's been a long time coming. I'm very happy. I feel fulfilled. And I feel like it's really a dream come true for me. My life is unfolding beautifully in Ghana. And I'm happy to finally get Ghana citizenship. It's a really big deal.
I have always told you that when you have a good leader, when you have someone who knows what he or she is doing, when you have someone who has the interests of the people at heart, when you have someone who is patriotic enough, things will change. You will see a lot of changes take place. Africa as a whole is moving very slowly, but a few countries in Africa are championing the growth and development of Africa. And Ghana is at the forefront. Ghana is doing its best to make sure that Africa becomes a proud continent, to make sure that people from the outside became proud of Africa. Recently, the things President Nana Akufo-addo has been doing for Ghana are so amazing. I think I've mentioned a couple of them on this channel, but really, that is a man who loves his country. That is a man who wants to make sure that Ghana becomes one of the best countries around the world. And he is doing just that, day in, day out. He is doing so well for Ghana. And his project to bring in Africans in the diaspora has been so successful. Yeah, he has managed to encourage a lot of our African brothers and sisters who live in America and Europe to come back and invest in Ghana. And you can see how many of them are coming back to invest in Ghana. A leader has to be someone with ideas. A leader has to be someone who has initiatives. A leader has to be someone who can come forward with something, with a good idea, and he makes sure that that idea is put to practice and benefits the people and the country. Look at the number of people who are now relocating to Ghana. And do you know how much money they are going to bring in? The money they bring in is going to support Ghana's economy. It's going to make the country develop fast. So I think that many other countries in Africa can try to copy from Ghana's example, can try to make the country favorable enough so that our African brothers and sisters who live in the diaspora can come in and invest in the country. So we have to put policies in place that are going to be favorable for people to come in and invest. We have to make sure that security is in place so that when people come in to invest, they are not worried about their own personal safety. We also have to make sure that the system is fair enough, Because, like we know, in Africa, there is so much bribery and corruption. Because if there is one thing that has hindered investment in Africa, is bribery, is corruption, is red tape. There is too much bureaucracy in Africa. Because of corruption, because of bribery, people have decided not to invest in Africa because they are not willing to bribe every single official who is supposed to do one thing or the other for them. So in order for us to have these people come in to invest in Africa, we must first create a smooth and solid foundation so that the people can start building on. What Ghana is doing is very, very great. And I hope many other countries in Africa would follow suit. Because if we follow the example of Ghana, a lot of African countries will see a lot of growth and development. Our African diaspora will come back and invest in the continent. If we can make sure that the process of setting up a business in Africa can be as simple as possible, a lot of people will come in. There will be a lot of jobs opportunity for the locals to do. The government will be able to collect taxes from these investments, from these companies. Everyone will benefit. But if we do not get rid of all these bottlenecks, if we do not get rid of all these red tapes, we won't go anywhere because the investors will not come in. The jobs will not be created, and the people won't have anything to do, and the government won't collect any taxes. It will just be a lose-lose for everybody. So before I end this video, I would like to say I appreciate what President Nana Akufo-addo is doing for Ghana and for the Ghanaians. I wish him all the best, and I hope he continues doing this and make sure that Ghana becomes a proud nation of Africa. And also, I hope many other countries in Africa will follow the example of Ghana. So to you guys out there, what do you think about Nana Akufo-addo's approach in building Ghana? Do you think that his approach and methods should be exemplified and followed by other leaders in Africa? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, if you came across any video on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, or on Instagram that you thought it was sharing with the rest of the world, please send it our way through any of our social media platforms. You can find them below on this channel description section. You can also support the show with $1 or more through the crowdfunding website Petrol. Find all related links on how you can support and donate to this platform on this channel description section. Kindly like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because little deed of goodwill like the one you just did helps the channel a lot, and we shall forever be grateful. So thank you very much for doing just that, and like always, see you in the next one.